Seminoles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Let's get it. I need that dub.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some.
Come on, break that tackle, man.
Could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that.
Damn, nobody blocked him.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gives it on the option. Never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on first down TFL, second down TFL. Now you set up 3rd and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back. Outstanding job being physical by this defense.
Throws for the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Back could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer.
You'd think it's gonna bounce back, man.
Chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. On the ground, it holds. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. And they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Fires to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. They're really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's McCoy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan. I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. There's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Makes the catch. It's Robinson.
Fuck! He's short, though.
So close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Trying to do it on the ground. Spaces. Turning on the Jets. He's at the touchdown, Florida State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Back to pass, it's Reed. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Moss. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for room. It's Holmes. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
The play-action fake. On the move to his left. Slings it downfield. Fires it incomplete.
That boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, throws an incompletion, but every incompletion even looks good because it's so exciting to watch.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Wide open.
Man, come on, man.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
The Seminoles are marching down the field. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. RPO complete to open the drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
That man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Here comes the heat. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They just keep firing. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the ball's on the ground. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Shoots it to the left.
Fuck!
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Might be looking to run. Finds a little space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
He's going to run it.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
To the air on 1st down. It's on target and complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. The Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Defense showing blitz here. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
A strike downfield. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To throw, it's Castellanos. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Seminoles will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around. That you know.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for them.
Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
From this spot on the field, that will be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up the first on 4th down. They'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job. Understand they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got him downfield. It's a running room. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And this offense is going to have to do more of this, right? They're going to have to be aggressive, attack the sidelines. They're going to need some big plays, trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Aggie. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in this situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He missed it. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
It's really hard defensively to bring pressure when you keep moving the quarterback outside the pocket. You don't know which way he's going to go. Great job. Get him outside the pocket. Now he can get on the edge and get some easy free yards or take a shot deep down the field.
They'll try to run for it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
And listen, obviously, in this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence.
Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is.
I seen that shit.
And they ruined the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
To the air, it's Castellanos.
Let me get that.
Short throw to the sideline.
He caught that?
And he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Ochoa. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's second and 12. Leaves it with the back. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
That's love when running backs make those decisions. And when they get close to the sideline, some will take that advantage and step out of bounds not to get hit. But I love when they do like this. And stick your foot in the ground, get downhill, get some positive yards because it helps your offense on the next down.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Castellanos. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut.
After that incompletion on third and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on fourth down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a two-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
Incomplete. Good peanut Tillman punch. I shit me. I'll punch the hell out that motherfucker. Watch. I'll punch the hell out that motherfucker. Bam. Stripped out.
Had to come up big. Had to get the offense the football back. They're trailing by a little bit now. Let's go make this thing even more special.
Good way to strip it out.
See what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Oh, not able to
who the fuck moved?
The offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Working that left side. And they'll mark him down after making that grab, and that's one way to start digging out of that hole, but they're still short of the first down. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Rolls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for a big play. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
After that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nah, that was a NIT.
This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive.
I had the mark. I should have held the ball one more second.
Throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. He'll try the left side. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket.
Boy, I'm going to punch that one out.
He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And you get more and more hits in the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
We're at 19-21.
They'll try to run for it. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Nah, it was over. Yeah, I was gonna let the clock. I thought you gonna let the clock run out.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They believe they can run right here. And after the short gain, that is going
good
to
game, man.
in the books. Guys, this is a story we see every
How long you gonna be
single year in
online?
college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.